Hi, Kevin Henry, the Group Editorial Director for Advanced Star, and I'm here today on a Google Hangout with our technology evangelist, Dr. John Flucke. How you doing today, John?
I'm doing well, Kevin. How you doing?
Oh, I'm good, man. Hey, I know I'm going to be seeing you in New Orleans for the ADA annual session coming up very soon, and I wanted to get your take on some of the things that you're excited about seeing down in the Big Easy.
The big thing at the Big Easy for me is digital impression systems. There's just more and more of these things rolling out constantly. There was a big splash about them at the IDS show, which is the world's largest dental show, and it is held in Cologne, Germany, every 2 years. And there was a huge amount of buzz about just digital impressions in general. Nothing ground, breaking or earth-shattering about new pieces of technology, but just how many players are in it now, how easy it's become, all that sort of thing, and a lot of that technology and a lot of those companies are going to be making their way into America, and this ADA is going to be the first really major big show that they're going to be able to bring these to, and so I definitely want to make sure that I'm checking out these digital impression systems.
And I know that you're one of the judges behind the Pride Institute Best of Class Technology Awards. And so talk a little bit about what's going to happen with the Best of Class there in New Orleans and kind of what you're doing with that.
Okay, the Pride Best of Class Awards is a really cool idea. Started a few years ago, and Dr. Lou Schumann, the guy who runs the Pride Institute, he came up with this idea of putting together a panel of people that are all experts in technology, putting us all in a room together, giving us a chance to, what do you see, what do you like, what's on the horizon, all these things, and then voting on what we see in tons of different categories as what we're calling, the best in class. And we do it every year. We vote on these at a meeting that we have at the Chicago Midwinter meeting, and it's a blast to do the panel because we meet in a nice hotel room, and we're up until all hours of the night, carrying on, and it's a lot of fun because everybody, really goes toe-to-toe on this, and some people are really passionate about either one subject or one product, and other people aren't, and we try and be as objective as possible. If you have any kind of connection to a company, you're not allowed to vote, and in that room it's really neat because everybody knows everybody else, they know their biases, and they, so everybody knows if somebody's, got a tie to a company or got a tie to a specific technology, and it's a lot of fun, and it really has become one of those great things that I get to do, I get to provide really good, consistent, positive information to the profession. And what I really like about with the writing that I do and the lecturing and then this whole thing with the Pride Tech Fair is, I love helping people. And I got into dentistry because I love dentistry and I love to help people. And in my practice, if I see 10 patients that I actually do dentistry on in a day, I have the chance to impact, 10 people. If I lecture to a room of 100 people and they see 15 people, I get a chance to, impact 1,500 patients. But if we do the Pride Tech Fair and people, either see the lectures at the ADA or they read the articles in the magazine, it's just an exponential growth of being able to change dentists' lives for the better and change patients' lives for the better. And that is something, number one, I'm really flattered and honored I get to do it. But the other thing is it's just a great warm feeling to know that you have the potential to help so many patients. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. All of us, whether it's you in publishing or me in publishing and practicing and all the other stuff I get to do, it's all about the patient at the end of the day.
Hey, let me ask you one quick question. If I'm a dentist and I'm going to New Orleans and I'm walking around and I'm going to look at some technology on the show floor, what's one piece of advice that you give to a dentist who's kind of wondering to see the latest and greatest out there?
You know what? Know what you're looking for, and when you get involved in this, make make a list, make a plan. I'm a big one on knowing what you're going to do before you get there. And so if you're looking for, let's say, patient education, for instance, know the people in that particular realm of technology, know Guru, know Casey, know, Consult Pro, and go in with those in mind, and set some time and know where those booths are, and don't be running hither, thither, and yon. Kind of know what you want to look at. Go to those early in the show, usually the first day, because a lot of people are in classes, and the first day is usually not as busy on the show floor, and you can get more time with the reps. And so if you're available to go to the Guru booth and spend an hour there, and an hour with Casey and an hour with Consult Pro or whatever, you can get everybody's strengths and weaknesses, and then you can even go back the next day if you want to and say, compare and contrast and really get a good idea, and you can come up with a purchasing decision by the end of the show. But you've got to plan that. You can't just go and, I think I'll wander around and see what strikes my fancy, because there's just so much stuff to see. It's like Vegas, it's hard to focus on one thing because there's so many things to focus on.
John, good stuff. We really appreciate the time, and hey, beignets are on me at Cafe Du Monde, okay?
Oh, man, I'll tell you what. Cafe Du Monde is like my version of catnip. So yeah, I'm all about that. Let's do it.
All right, man. Thanks for the time. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.